So, Harjot, your interview is on which date?
Sir, on 16th.
Acha. You have taken both interviews, mock interviews?
No, sir, not yet. My
Your
first
first.
mock interview is on 10th, sir, and second one on 13th.
अच्छा ठीक है. Good, good, good. Very good. That's nice.
Actually, I was not getting enough time to prepare since I spent my entire day in office. So that is why I needed some
अच्छा,
time to prepare.
you are working in HDFC,
No, sir, in Axis Bank.
Axis Bank. Whatever bank it is going to be a troublesome thing for you to get time to prepare. Look, for a person like me, myself, हमारा समय ठीक से पूरा नहीं होता है because उतना see time to be spent with each person is some considerable time, 15-20 minutes, though समय नहीं मिलता है to clarify the doubts also. That is also one reason. Doesn't matter. Now, do you get any doubt in your mind? Harjot, what are you doing in your present bank? Don't tell me the name of the branch. आपका काम का बारे में बता दीजिए.
Sir, actually, I am working as a relationship manager, wherein I have the responsibility of sourcing proposals, that too from MSME sector. So we are given different targets, and I need to fulfill it on monthly basis. And we also have to do cross sell and also the front line analysis of the proposal that we are bringing in. Like we run the due diligence, we go through the financials and other ratios, and we present it to credit for sanctioning. So I am sitting on the opposite side of the table of credit, sir.
आपने कुछ बात बताया ड्यू डिलिजेंस, इसका मतलब क्या है जी?
The due diligence is basically, sir, we go through the background of the borrower and we check their CIBIL, currency, BQS, and
नो नो,
all other
सिबिल दूसरा वाला क्या है?
currency, sir, CRILC.
व्हाट इज
Central
सीआर?
Repository of Information on Large Credits. It is checked for exposures above 5 CRs, 5 crores.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, एक मिनट, हम अभी हमारा ग्रुप में डाल देते हैं. CRILC, आई हैव हर्ड इट बट हमको भूल गया. उसका
Yes, sir.
एक्सपेंशन क्या है जी? सेंट्रल
Central Repository of Information on Large Credits, CRILC.
रिपोजिटरी, सेंट्रल रिपोजिटरी ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन ऑन लार्ज क्रेडिट्स for credits over 5 crores.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir. We check currency mainly to see if any bank has any adverse opinion about any customer, or they have any NP or something in like that in past. So that is what is
Super.
checked. Currency
Super.
is actually, sir, an RBI website.
See, all these
Sub
days
part.
you are not been talking. अभी देखो ना कितना बढ़िया पॉइंट आपने हमको शो किया है for not only me, for other candidates also. Now tell me, what are you doing? You check Kurilka, then you check CIBIL. CIBIL score of above how much are you
So
considering as good?
our sector, sir, actually we deal in cases wherein the customer has turnover above 10 crores and there is no upper limit for turnover. So, and the minimum CIBIL that we require is more than 720 or 750. Depends.
Baap re, 720. Oh.
Yes, sir, because the
Because
loan size is quite huge, sir. Minimum
because
ticket size is 10 crores.
पंजाब नेशनल बैंक ने अपना रिक्रूटमेंट में बोला है 680 फॉर कैंडिडेट्स सिविल. ओके, यू नो दैट? या.
No, no, sir,
नाउ
I was not aware of that.
या 680 मिनिमम सिविल यू शुड हैव. व्हाट इज योर सिविल इफ यू कैन शेयर?
So my CIBIL will be close to 750.
सुपर. अरे बाबा, हमको थोड़ा दे दो ना उससे. वेरी गुड. हाउ अ सिविल स्कोर इज अराइव्ड? कैन यू हेल्प अस?
So CIBIL
हेलो.
score basically it shows what other loans the borrower has taken in the past. It can be credit cards, it can be any personal loan, vehicle loan, or housing loan, and it shows whether the borrower has repaid the amount on time or not. If there is any DPDs, means delays per date, delays past due date. So that is captured in CIBIL. It affects the CIBIL score majorly, sir. But if the customer has repaid his loan on time, the CIBIL score gets improved substantially, sir.
Now,
So we go through
I
the CIBIL
I
report, we
I
check.
think recently there was some change in this CIBIL scoring. It seems earlier banks were reporting once in a month. Now they have been asked to report once in 15 days. And CIBIL has been advised to update it at 15 days interval so that, say, the CIBIL scores are updated quickly.
Sir, because if a borrower account is getting listed as SMA 0, means from 1 to 30 days, if the account has been in DPD, that can be tracked early, that it can be tracked earlier. So it will help to for the credit managers to track it and mark it as early warning signals for the bank, sir. So that will be helpful. So that is why they
Good.
have reduced the timeline from you said 1 month to 15 days. That is the reason,
Yeah.
sir.
Now it is reduced to 15 days. That is good. Very nice. And how do you update your knowledge? Because you don't get time to read anything. In fact, I am told by some of the guys working in private sector, is that fellow something short of crying says, "Sir, I am returning home at 9 o'clock." उतना काम करना पड़ता है that they are
Yes,
supposed
sir.
to
I
keep.
return daily at around 9:30, sir. And after having my dinner, I start studying for 2 to 3 hours. That
Oh,
is the only part of the day when I study. I don't get time throughout the day because the work is really tedious and very tiring, sir. That is the
yeah.
thing.
Now you can feel free to tell for the sake of the group. What are the responsibilities of credit officers? You are not a credit officer now, but you know it because you are dealing with them. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, sir. I can mention two, three things which I think that a credit manager does or checks in a proposal.
Do
First and
tell us.
foremost, yeah, first and
Mm,
foremost thing is that they ensure that the profile of the borrower is good. He has a good stable background and the business is running well. They go through the financials to check all these things and to cross check. They also verify the documents. Main thing is
mm,
that they do not want the account to become an NPA and a threat to the bank.
mm,
So they play a major role in the underwriting part, which is very crucial, sir, for any loan. Because
mm,
if the loan gets bad, they are the first one to be get blamed. So
mm,
they hold a major responsibility in any loan, sir.
mm,
So they do a thorough due diligence. They run through the profile of the borrower. They assess the level type of security that the borrower is bringing in and the overall liquidity of the borrower. They go through different ratios such as DSCR. We in working capital we mainly use current ratio and quick ratio and debt equity ratio. So all these ratios are given much stress by the
mm,
credit managers. And two, they also do a major thing by conducting a regular check on these accounts, such as whether the borrower is filing the stock statements on time or not, whether the stock audit is being conducted or not, and whether the covenants that they stipulate in the sanction letter, the borrower is fulfilling them or not. So these are the things that credit manager often look into. And we, as relationship managers, we also need to support credit in that, so that the account performs satisfactorily and does not become a threat for the bank.
You raised one doubt in my mind. Stock
Yeah.
audit. For above which limit or the stock audit is a must?
So stock audit is not linked to any direct amount of limit. In
I
working
think
capital, we take a charge on current assets, sir.
true,
So yeah,
but I
so
think I remember to have heard in some places that stock audit is a must where the credit facility availed is over. Let me check up our Google.
I'm not sure about that. Can you please check once?
Yeah, stock audit is a must for limits above. Yeah, I'm just asking it. Um, Policy for stock audit policy. Um, Here, let me come to it. I think Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank has given some point on that. I am
So, sir,
sharing.
is it bank specific or is it a
No,
guideline
no,
of
not
RBI?
not bank specific. It is RBI guideline. Hoga. Acha
Okay,
ji.
sir.
That is why I am telling. I know that. That's why I'm cautioning. Perhaps you are not aware of that. Here, uh, what I can do. to shorten our discussion is download this. This is stock audit policy. But one thing I cannot confirm whether it is the bank's peculiar policy or for every bank. I think it is applicable for every bank because they are going to tell after how much limit it is applicable. For example, this is stock audit introduction. uh,
It says, sir, it is
uh,
applicable for working capital limits of 5 crores and above.
हाँ ये तो सब बैंक में ये हो रहा है। अभी देखो ये सेकंड पैराग्राफ में हमको मिल गया 5 करोड़ एंड अबव। अच्छा जी, ये कागज को हम आप लोग का शेयर करते हैं, बट मेरा कागज को आप विश्वास मत करो। अपना बैंक में क्या डॉक्यूमेंट दिया है उसको देख लो और उसको पढ़ो, उसमें से कुछ फर्क होगा तो हम लोग को बता दो। ठीक है हरजोत?
Definitely, sir.
Yeah, today you gave me 1 point. I am giving you 1 point. This is about stock audit. So you don't know about it. The objectives are given here. Then, so candidates who are new to this one, please remember stock audit means what? See, whenever, now let me take time and explain to you. In this is a very routine question, but many of you from for central bank you won't be able to answer. Namely, banks give finance as term loan. Term loan means the money is distributed in one lump sum, either in cash. Normally, they don't do it in cash by making payment to the supplier for purchase of goods and other things. Later on, it is for the borrower to repay the money every month in installments. That is term loan. Second type of facility is known as overdraft, where a limit is granted to the borrower against the security of some house property worth, let us say, 1 crore, and we are sanctioning 75 lakhs. The party is permitted to withdraw money up to that. And if he repays money, he can again redraw this money. That is the difference between a term loan and an overdraft. The same thing is applicable in the case of open cash credit or key cash credit. Don't confuse with the Kisan credit card. Here, in the case of banks, we give two type of facilities to the manufacturers, traders also. In the case of manufacturers, we give them finance against the stocks they have bought by paying cash, against the stocks that are in process, against the stocks that are completed, that is finished goods. We obtain stock statement every month. As per rules, we are supposed to go for inspection every month and check up whether things are maintained properly. This is theoretical. Practically, as a manager, even in those days, 25 years ago, seldom we used to find time for going for inspection. So, and another instruction is inspection should be done by different officers, not by same officer. See, sometimes the party can store containers without any valuable content inside it. So we are supposed to pierce that and check up whether it is genuine grains or genuine oil, something like that. So we are supposed to check the stock statement periodically and then arrive at the limit. See, whenever a stock statement is provided, from that we have to subtract the margin prescribed. Balance amount is known as drawing power. So, this is the case of open cash credit, where goods are hypothecated to the bank and goods are under the custody of the customer, and the customer is supposed to remit the money to the bank account periodically. Normally banks do check up what is the GST declaration, whether all that money has come into our bank account or our party has diverted it to some other bank account. This thing we will verify. So this is open cash credit. In the same way, instead of the possession being with the customer, Now, if the party feels I don't require everything in my hands now for day to day consumption, whenever I need, I can get them released. So, what he does, he keeps them in a godown and puts it under lock and key, and the key is with the banker, and the name board of the bank is exhibited outside. And here also stock statement to be submitted periodically. And whenever party wants goods, he will pay the amount and get the stocks released for open cash credit. So this is known as key cash credit. I was trying to tell you this stock audit, normally who will do it? The manager or the loans officers, and even other regular officers we used to send for doing stock audits. But in the case of limits where you are having 5 crore and above working capital limits, these units must be subjected to stock audit. In the matlab, it must be audited by chartered accountants, I think so. So that those details you please study in this material which I will be sharing with you in our group today. Candidates going for central bank interview, please follow the postings I am making in 2025 Bank Credit Officers WhatsApp group. Not only that, I am supposed to transfer to yours also. For many times I forget to do that. Please follow your whatever I am posting to your account also. For example, if something is particularly applicable only for CBI MBA, then I post it only in your group. So this is the observation regarding stock audit. Yeah. Now, thank you, Harjot. You gave an excellent point. I appreciate you for this. I'm very, very happy.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Yeah. Now, Harjot, now what else is very important that stays in your mind as a doubt? Can you ask me? Because you are a person who is now actually dealing with all these things. And I'm sure you must be having more experience and doubts also. कुछ होगा आपका? कुछ नहीं होगा तो नहीं बता दीजिए, कोई बात नहीं. No problem. Now let me go for others. Arnika is a Madurai girl who is going for MBA, sorry, Punjab
Yes, sir.
National Bank. So
No,
please,
sir.
do you
Central
have
Bank of India.
Central Bank India? अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Now candidates, for you, I will tell you, I have posted a material yesterday. I don't know whether it is yesterday or today for you. I posted a material known as What is a Bank? And I have given
Yes, sir.
the question answers also for that. Are you aware of that? What is a bank? Hello, candidates,
Yes,
answer
sir.
me. Yeah, you are aware. Ah,
Yes,
correct,
sir.
correct. tinyurl.com. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is that one. Good, very good. And I think I read, I could not have patience to read all. I read up to 20 only in this, in one video. So, like that, we must go through the other questions also and improve our knowledge. But some candidates are telling me, in fact, there is one boy from Andhra, he says, Sir, I am reading, but still I am not understanding. Unfortunately, candidates, the only option is you should read it again. The other option is central bank people, you are lucky. You are in a group where you can meet during daytime and sit as a small group, say in Zoom or Google, and discuss so that you can clarify your doubts. People who know, they can share with others. I would request those commerce graduates, MCOM graduates to help others in this regard. Now, this is a material which is very good. And sometimes when I ask very simple question from this, candidates are not able to answer. Sometimes I feel very bad that I am not able to tell everything to you for want of time. Otherwise, you people will have to come in the night, 1 o'clock of your time. when I will get up from my nap, sit and then talk to you. I have no problem in doing it. If only two or three of you come, I will sit and read with you. But then every day sitting beyond 1 o'clock, whether it will be convenient, I don't know. I leave it to you. See, my schedule is like this. Up to 10, I take classes for you. Nowadays, I come back again at 11 o'clock p.m. for taking one or two mock interviews. And it goes up to 11:30 or so of Indian Standard Time, 11:40. Then I start posting all my videos online, and then I go to take a nap, India time, maybe around 12 o'clock. Then I get up around India time, 1 o'clock. Then I'm free after that. If only you can sleep before 1 o'clock, keep an alarm, get up and come at 1 o'clock. We can study together. I will give you sheets like this. Both of us will read. And if you ask doubts, I can clarify. That we cannot be doing for more time because you will feel sleepy. We can do for 1 to 2 or 2:30, depending on your time. By that time, it will be 5 o'clock here for me. Then I will just go for walking. That is how things go on. Then this is what it is. It's an option I am giving. I have never exercised this option so far. But why I am tempted to offer this, even candidates who are bright, in my view, are not able to answer some of the questions properly. That is the reason. Now I leave the choice to you. You can message me if two or three of you join together and come. We will study. But don't ask me whether the same question will come in your interview. The answer is nobody knows. Yeah, Ayaga. Because yesterday I gave you this. 2 days back, I gave you another 115 questions. I hope you are aware of that. That previous year questions. Valarmati, are you aware of that question? Those questions?
Yes, sir. Like
Valarmati?
material type, CBA,
Ah,
Central Bank of India material type.
no, no, that not
100
central
questions.
bank. Central Bank of India question is there. Then another one, Bank of Maharashtra credit.
Ah, I saw
But
that.
yeah, yeah. But one thing, I would request you to go through our questions I have given you. In that, Bank of India will come. Those questions are very apt questions for you, where they will ask you about what is banking, what is deposit, what is advances, what are various types of advances, why should we give advances, what precautions we should take before giving advances, what steps should we take follow after giving advances, how can we recover the NPA. This is how the simple discussion will go on. They may not very much go into deep of, say, ratio analysis for you, for non-commerce students. That is my expectation. But however, in some bank interviews, they are cruel enough to ask about what is current ratio, what is balance sheet, like that they ask. So be ready for such questions also. And more than anything else, please dive through the web pages of your bank, CBI, PNB. Now another new bank is coming, IDBI Bank. So please dive into it and learn about their loans, names of loan schemes. Prepare for 3 or 4 items, some 10 lines about each loan account. Make a write up, read it again and again, remember it. I think this will be the best suggestions I can give. Valar Mati. Valar Mati.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, I'm asking.
Hello,
I'm
sir.
coming. Yeah, I'm coming. Valarmati, Valarmati. So, why?
Hello.
No, 1 minute, wait. Valarmati, I'm talking to Valarmati. Valarmati, why should a country export commodities to other countries? Any?
Oh,
Mm,
ex- ah. understood. Exporting goods to some other countries is the need of the country. Uh, like uh, uh, things, food items, which are produced in India or some other countries, is exported from one country to another country. Uh, the the things, materials, or food items which are not produced in that country may need of that other things, so they will export it from some other country.
Your
That's
answer
the
is not your answer is not clear. You are not telling the first important point. Countries export in order to earn foreign exchange, which can be used by them for buying other commodities from different countries. Of course, we export because the second country needs these commodities. That is one. But the question was different. The question was not why the second country is importing. The question was why first country is exporting. India is exporting, say, raw material. I mean, iron ore and all that, because we want foreign exchange. Do you follow, Valarmati?
yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you.
So we
No
are
problem.
exchanging goods. So
No
we are
problem.
exchanging.
Mm.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I think somebody would have come for mock interview because today schedule is very tight. So I have given interview schedule for somebody today at what time? 7:20 or so. Has that person come? His number is 86997. Are you here, please? 86997.
Yes, sir.
Acha, it
Yes,
is
sir. Yes, sir.
Amanjat Kaur.
Hello.
Is it
Yes,
Amanjat
sir.
Kaur?
Amanjit.
Acha. Okay, Amanjot Kaur, what happened? Your internet is totally bad. क्या हो रहा है?
Uh,
आप
sir, just
आप
sir, just
आपका
give me
yeah. You please move
sir, just give
and
me 2 minutes, sir.
yeah. You please move around and come and because your
Yeah,
voice
yeah,
is
yeah,
not
sir.
yeah.
Sir, now it's clear, sir.
Even now it is breaking.